Hi adventurers! In this chapter we will travel all the way up to Senja in the very northwest of Norway. We will do a first great hike to the summit of the Keipen. We will enjoy the breathtaking scenery of nature. But first we have to get ready for this new adventure. According to the weather forecast I just checked, it's not going to be too cold. For each adventure I normally write a list what I would like to take with me. I have some kind of draft list where I'm just adding or deleting some pieces of equipment, and that's what I also did here. So now we have most of what we need in here. There's still some medication missing and the toiletries. And you know the drill. Never forget wet wipes. We are now at Bardufoss airport and now we will start the more fun part of this adventure. So first we will go to Finnsnes and tomorrow we will drive to the beautiful island of Senja. We have the best weather we can actually ask for, blue sky, 21 degrees centigrades, and I'm here with the best colleague of mine, Peter, who will start talking in the course of the trip. So let's go. We are now sitting here in Finnsnes, the second destination on our Norway trip. We are in a very nice accommodation which is located directly at a huge lake. The sun is currently setting. We are enjoying a very juicy IPA. Yeah, so this is probably the first evening before we start our hiking adventure, and we are still thinking about doing 1 or 2 days of hiking. Pretty much depends on the weather we are going to have and also our motivation. So let's see, but tonight we are just going to enjoy our IPA here in Finnsnes. So this is what our accommodation looks like. The place where we are staying for one night. So very typical Norwegian building where we are currently enjoying our IPA. Peter, say hi.
Hi.
Yes, he just said hi. We are now still in Finnsnes, the city which is directly located at the bridge which will lead over to the island of Senja, where we are heading now. And we will stay there until Sunday morning and head then to Tromsø together. So my flight back to Frankfurt is from Tromsø and my colleague will fly back to Hamburg from Bardufoss. we have now arrived at our first hike. Let's see how it's going to be like. We are now at the beginning of the trail. Peter is just preparing with his heavy boots. Very professional equipment, as you can see. Yeah, so actually we expected that we are going to hike another mountain, just according to Komoot. But let's see. According to Komoot, it's going to be difficult, and we're not the youngest anymore. But yeah, if we are not back in 5 or 6 hours time, somebody has to look for us. We have just completed the first 1.5 kilometers of the way up to the first summit. It's quite steep, and I already managed to find the deepest hole. My shoe and my shorts is already covered in mud and dirt, right?
Yes, of course.
As you can see here, it looks very professional, but the view is amazing. So exactly what we were hoping for. And Peter here is hiking with a pulse of just 60. So he is the real machine. We are now halfway through towards the summit of the first hike. So actually there are 2 summits, the right hand side and the left hand side. But maybe we're just going to do one of these. Yeah, but it's going to depend how motivated we still are. That's where we are heading now. That's the second one, where we can also go. We have now completed 3/4 of the hike to the first summit, and yeah, it's been pretty steep sometimes, and the path, the trail, sometimes also not marked, so you just have to climb up and up and up, to say it with the words of Gollum. So yeah, and now we have 1 kilometer remaining, and my colleague Peter, very steep. So also kind of dangerous, so we have to just make sure that we don't deviate to the left, otherwise we might fall, and we want to go back in one piece. But next year I might come back again here for paragliding, since it looks awesome. I don't know whether it's possible, but I think I will learn the ropes next year when I get the proper training. So yeah, we have just maybe 1 kilometer left. We'll walk up this trail now all the way to the summit here, and then we will go back. We won't do the second summit because the cart is waiting. So, and we don't want to exaggerate on our first hike. Now it's the last meters towards the end. of the first summit. And here we are.
So great feeling.
So what do you say? How was it?
Great. Ja, Kai.
Na gut, bitte.
Da musst du aber ein Selfie machen.
Das mache ich.